Hello everyone. Well, this is news of a new initiative which, in a nutshell, I'm calling the MD Archives. It is a variation on what Mark Passio has been offering for some time over at whatonearthishappening.com. People might be familiar with his ARC, what he calls the Amazing Repository of Knowledge, and his idea was to bring together all the resources that have formed part of his research over the years into a handy one-stop shop place. So documentary films, videos, audiobooks, all the rest of it. In my case, I've put in almost 15 years worth of research now into the true nature of the corporate music industry, entertainment and popular culture generally, and the agendas that they're used to serve, and in turn how this fits into the wider picture of what's really going on in the world. So it's a lot. I've got a list here of what this archive that I've just put together consists of. So my Good Vibrations conversation-based podcast series, 255 audio files. There's 12 video versions in that series as well. In terms of interviews that I've done on various podcasts and radio shows over the years, 238 of those in audio form and 183 in video form. My Sound of Freedom Conscious Music podcast is up to 152 audio files. Messages from prior to 2020, video updates, giving my thoughts and reflections on things, also question and answer sessions that I used to run, 19 of those. But then, with the onslaught of COVID, I really stepped up my game in terms of the video updates. So between 2020 and 2022, 114 videos. In 2023, 24 of them so far and counting. Live presentations, recordings of my live talks, 64 of those. The Magical Mystery Talk Beatles-based conversation podcast, 9 episodes of those. 3 of my audio books, Musical Truth Volumes 1 and 3 and The Cause and the Cure in audiobook form. I'll be doing the other books very shortly. The Sound of Now, my weekly Soulful House uplifting music show, 102 of those audio files and 135 of my DJ mixes thrown in for good measure. All in all, those files, video and audio, total 1,310. It's pretty much my complete works. So the way I'm doing this is a slight variation on the Mark Passio method. In his case, he invites people to send in their own external disk drives similar to this, which he then fills up with all that information and mails back to them. In my case, I'm offering to get these discs in myself. So you purchase the disc from me and then I fill it up with all my information and mail it out to you. So one of these, a Seagate disk drive, which is 1 terabyte, is big enough to hold all that information. You can get these on Amazon. They retail at £48. I'll put the link in the notes below so you can check that out. And for the archive, I'm asking for £50 for all that information. I hope people would agree that that's good value for 15 years worth of my life, my work and all my findings, all there in one place. So basically you pay £98. So it's £50 for the archive, £48 for the disk drive, and then the postage costs whatever is involved there by registered post to make sure it gets back to you. So the way to arrange this is to drop an email. I'm using my Proton Mail address for this. It's markdevlin2022@protonmail.com. We can arrange payment by bank transfer or PayPal, whichever works. And if you let me know whereabouts you are in the world, I can work out the postage. So it's simple enough for people in the UK. I can mail it overseas, but I'll just have to assess what the postage costs are and what the shipping procedure is for people in other countries. So just drop me an email to markdevlin2022@protonmail.com if you want to avail yourself of the MD archive. I hope people will have found value in the work that I've put out, and I hope they will find it useful to have it all in one place as a one-stop shop for their own